All right, are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are ready for this because this is gonna blow your mind.
That dude in the hairpiece the whole time, that was Bruce Willis.
Nice little tie in there, man.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm done.
Drop the mic.
Leave it on a high.
Okay,
Jesus.
so then, without further ado, thank you guys so much for tuning into the next episode of Culture Copia podcast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about vampires, and I think it's fitting because even though we are in the summer, I want to kind of like get into like the Southern Gothic vampire, like True Bloods, Sinners, Interview with a Vampire, stuff like that. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about goth girls.
Without further ado, welcome to the show. With me is Matt and Casey, and to my right is Greg and Nate.
Hello.
Without further ado, we are going to turn this over to Matt to get us started as usual. So Matt, take it away on the vampires.
I want to fuck your butt.
And by the way, before we start, this is at a request from Mama Haskins, Nate's mom. Nate's mom is a big fan, kicking it up in Rhode Island. Cheryl, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the show and being a part of the family. And any input from you guys is always appreciated. And this is further proof that we listen to our fans.
Hey, Mom, I'm on TV.
I love you.
All right, so Matt, why don't you take it away?
Nate, since your mom requested this, do you know a lot about like vampire lore?
She knows a lot about vampire lore. I've heard quite a bit.
Could she call in?
That would be, let's call.
Can we get a landline?
Dude, she'd be all, hello. She'd tell you about Mercy Brown. You guys ever heard of Mercy Brown? Probably not. Some New England horror shit.
No.
Well, I mean, early on vampire memories for me, my mom likes to go to these graveyards and actually like
Hell yes.
follow up on these mysteries. And so there's one called Mercy Brown. This is out pretty much in the sticks. And you go to this small white church. And you go in the back of this place, and there's like a big like field of graves. But then there's one in the back too. That's one of those graves that comes up with the ground, and then you can go in like a crypt.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so that place is haunted as fuck. So if you go out there, you're looking for the ghost of Mercy Brown. And so we've gone there a few times at night, and it's always creepy shit that seems to go down over here. But Mercy Brown herself is supposed to be vampire. And that is just like the beginning of an iceberg of vampire stories I can tell you from New England.
Yeah.
What about out here? Growing up in the Midwest, you got vampire stories in this region, or are we going to go right to movies?
It's like ghost stuff.
Ghost stuff, like shit's haunted?
Yeah. We went...
no vampire stories.
Yeah. Because the only thing I can think about is there was a... it's in Texas. There's a haunted... like a older hotel that's like haunted. And people get to stay there, and weird shit happens. And we stay there, and weird shit happened. But it's ghosts. It ain't vampires.
Yeah, and I was getting bit.
I seen a bat one time when I was a kid.
Like in their backyard, like in the back. So like in the back of the hotel, there's a gravesite, and it's the dead animals that the owner of the place used to have. So it's like grave sites of like cats and dogs and shit. And the next thing you know, almost, but you'll see like
no, but it goes down that road.
There's and then like the guy like tells you, he's like, he goes, I just want you to know, if you see an animal, there are no animals on this property. And like I remember we literally were going out of our room to go to my grandma's room, and a
squirrel.
Black cat. Right down the hall. I'm like, fuck this. Because the guy's like made it clear. He goes, there is a pet cemetery. We don't allow animals on this property. And I saw that. And I was like, fuck this.
You know that's all part of the show.
Oh yeah, I bet money that there was an
like,
actual fucking.
Oh, he was
cat.
like, yeah, he was like, if you see an animal. No, you didn't. And then he's like, come on, go
out there, Fluffy.
Yeah, because like
come on, Sebastian.
Because my cousin, she goes, we heard somebody outside of our room, and she goes, I looked like under the door because the door had a little gap. She said, I looked under there, and eyes were looking right back at me.
Yeah,
and she freaked the fuck out of me.
That freaked me out.
So I think something can be said about like not just vampires, but the southern, like I said earlier in the introduction, the Southern Gothic vampire, right? I don't know. There's just something to do with like the hot, and that's why I kind of wanted to do this subject, because it's in the middle of summer, right? It's hot, and it seems like there's always something to be said about like vampires in the summertime. It's not really a fall thing for me when it comes to vampires. necessarily.
Vampires turn me on. Thank God Matt handed me this.
And that's another thing. That's another thing too. Like they are kind of sexualized.
They are
right?
very
They're
sexual.
sexy.
That-
Very much
okay.
so.
and
That
It's
is
the lust.
that's actually what the song, the Mungo Jerry song in the summertime was written about. Vampires. No, I made that
I was
up.
gonna say,
I'm picking up Greg energy now. That's the kind of bullshit he does.
Right. Okay.
Well, that's
had
that
me.
True Blood you were talking about. That's a very southern vampire
very-
show
it
right
is,
there. And,
Yeah. Has everybody seen True Blood?
Nope.
I started
Yes.
watching it after
All
you
of it.
told me. I need to go back and because I was watching like 3 or 4 different things at once, and I ended up kind of dropping that one. But
Oh, dude.
but I immediately, you were right. I immediately fell in love with Lafayette.
Oh yeah,
He's
He's pretty good.
Shit,
He's a
dude.
good character.
I don't want no AIDS burger. He's like,
Around here.
you ordered the hamburger deluxe. Hamburger deluxe come with French fries, lettuce, tomato, pickle, and AIDS.
Oh, no. TV show, vampire, Buffy.
Okay. Yeah.
I never seen it.
Okay,
I've
I've
seen
seen
that.
that.
Did you ever see the movie?
I did.
No. Didn't know there was
Seen the
one.
show.
Yeah, there's a,
The movie came first.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you know
Chicken
Paul
or the egg?
Rubin?
Yeah.
Paul Rubin.
Paul Rubens is a vampire?
Yes.
Okay. It's funny we're talking about this right now because I just watched. I'm also very behind on What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh.
And I
okay.
just
Right. Such a
I
good show.
just watched the episode with the council with Paul Rubens, Tilda Swinton, Wesley Snipes. They're like, he's not a vampire, he's a vampire hunter. He's half vampire. Well, I'm only listening to half of what he says. But it had the original. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie, but it had Tiago Deacon and Vladislav the Poker in it, and that's. The 3 guys that they're the main people from they're the main characters in the movie.
In Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No, I'm talking about. I'm still talking about.
He's talking about that
Shadows.
What We Do in the
Oh,
Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah,
Okay,
What We Do in the
okay,
Shadows. Sorry,
Yes, I did.
we
know that.
we jumped
Okay,
for a
okay,
second.
okay.
Yeah, we jump. I just said that's the one I've seen.
We can go back to Buffy. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just.
I'm sorry about it.
You guys were talking about something that I'd never seen. Now I got to watch it.
My dad used to watch Buffy all the time.
So I watched
only
What We
watched
Do in the
'cause I was a
Shadows, a
kid.
series. Nate, you turned me on to that. Actually, because you said you were watching, and I'm like, you know what? I need to go check that out. And I got addicted to it. I got addicted to it pretty fast.
You ever seen the movie?
Long
say-
time ago.
I love the movie. I think it's hilarious.
I'll have to check it out.
I think
I
it's
got to
hilarious.
The show cracks me up.
The show is fucking
Colin
hilarious.
Robinson is
What?
one of the funniest characters.
Is it-
in
I'm
it.
guessing
Colin
it's a
Robinson
comedy?
is one of the
Yeah, What We Do in the Shadows.
the
Hey, guys, can't
Oh, yeah,
pretend
no,
like I'm
it's
not
fucking
down with
hilarious.
Oh,
it.
it's a comedy.
Yeah.
the energy
Oh,
vampire.
shit.
So it's a
He's an energy
it's a
vampire, yeah.
mockumentary style comedy.
Oh,
It's like The
God.
Office for vampires.
Right.
Oh, my
so
God.
So the movie, the idea was basically following the life of a vampire, and it's these 4 vampires that live in a house together. And dude, it's just fucking hilarious. And it's one of the guys from Flight of the Conchords, Jermaine Clement is in it. Taika Waititi? However you say his name?
Guillermo.
Yeah, he was
Guillermo. Guillermo's. I think Guillermo's one of my favorite characters.
from the show.
Guillermo's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guillermo is actually a vampire hunter by blood lineage.
I was
He's
getting ready to
their
say he's
assistant.
descended from
And he
Van
finds
Helsing.
out
Yeah,
season 2 or something that he's
and
a
he keeps
vampire
it a
killer.
secret.
Yeah.
And he's really good at it too, but he wants nothing more than to be a vampire.
Oh man,
But-
yeah, that show cracks me up.
But getting back to it, Colin Robinson is probably the best character. in my
I worked with a
opinion.
guy who looked just like him
Yeah.
and almost sort of acted like him too in a way. I'm like, the man's an energy vampire.
Energy
Dude,
vampire.
those
that
people that
concept,
as soon as
man.
they start talking, you start catching yourself nodding off.
Yeah, and he feeds on
And
it.
he feeds on it. So the more that you're like, oh my god, will he shut up? The stronger he gets.
And he looks at the camera and he's like, as he's boring everybody to death, he's like, "You're refinancing on your home? Well, I should talk about doing the mortgage again." And they're just dying, and he's like, "Yes," and his eyes turn blue, and yeah. He gets a kind of a girlfriend in one episode who's an emotional vampire.
Yes.
And so she goes around saying how terrible her day is and how horrible things are, and everyone feels bad for her. And while they're doing that, she's like soaking it all up. It's his energy. And those two go head to head for a while.
So I don't think I've gotten. I'm a little bit behind. I haven't finished it completely. So is that in the newer season? Because the one that I'm at, where he's now
No, it was first season.
He's now
I thought.
reborn. Like he's a child.
Oh, it's before that.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it was first
And then
season
I
because
saw
I
it.
saw that
Yeah,
episode
okay, I
with
saw
the
That one's
chick.
really. Oh, he's reborn. Laszlo's raising him.
Yeah.
Does
All right, no spoilies then.
What's Laszlo's alter ego name? Where he like leaves for a while?
Jackie Daytona?
Jackie
Daytona.
Jackie Daytona.
Yeah.
Human bartender.
Yeah, human bartender.
Matt Berry's hilarious.
He is fucking hilarious.
So funny.
Who is also the voice of Bosco in
Fallout.
Fallout.
I noticed it immediately.
yeah.
He has one of those voices you could pick out of a lineup. He played
Not
a
Bosco, it's Cogsworth.
yeah. He played a one-off character in Community. If you guys have ever watched that show, he was like one of the he was a professor of grifting. So he was like an old-timey grifter. He was like and like the whole class was a grift. He was just like, buy your official grifting suitcases, $50. But
Yeah,
it was very good.
Matt Berry cracks me up. He's in a few different shows that are good. IT Crowd and Toast of London's really good too. That one's.
I hear
think
you,
I'm
Clem
primed now.
Fandango.
Yes, that's the one. Clem Fandango.
Can you hear me? I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
Yes.
Oh man, so do you guys have a favorite vampire movie or TV show? Nate, is it What We Do in the Shadows?
It definitely is. Yeah,
It's your favorite?
absolutely is. Yeah.
I
That's my
like the
favorite.
movie a lot. I'm getting into the show. Do you have a favorite?
Yeah,
Queen of the Damned.
that is my second favorite.
What's your favorite?
The original Dracula, the black and white.
Oh, the
from-
black and white one. I was
Those
going to say, the one
like-
with Gary Oldman
okay.
was good too. Like the new
Yeah,
one in like
dude.
the 90s was.
Wait, which
Big
one?
egg.
Are you talking about old? Like, are you talking about
I'm like
Nosferatu?
the one. No, I'm talking about the one that was like, was it
Bela Lugosi? Was it Bela Lugosi?
1930s,
that who that
1940s?
was?
Sounds like Nosferatu.
The
Bram
very
Stoker.
first.
No, no,
like-
you're talking about like the Universal. Like Universal Studios did all the
don't
old
know.
like monster
yeah,
movies.
whatever the old Wolfman.
It was,
the
I
Frankenstein.
was gonna say that was Universal, and that was around that time. Who played vampire? Who played Dracula in that? I think it was Bela Lugosi, right?
I don't know who. Played
I
him,
thought
I
Rob
just
was
know
looking it
the
up.
old-
I'll look it up.
No, I'm looking
Red
at the
and white.
history of vampires.
Red and white.
So we have to distinguish the
Black and
difference
white.
between like Nosferatu and vampires, right?
Yeah.
Because even though Nosferatu is technically a vampire, it's its own story that came out after Bram Stoker's Dracula. And there's some
Yeah.
critics who went back in the early 1900s and said this is kind of a
1931.
rip-off.
No.
Like Nosferatu's kind of a rip-off of.
Yep, the one from 1931. That's one. That's my favorite. I mean, it's fantastic.
those are classic. Oh, Bela Lugosi, suck it. I mean, nobody fought me on it, but I like
say,
it.
nobody fought you.
It was Bela Lugosi, guys.
God, I need a tissue for that.
I know Casey's onto something there because some of my favorite, Universal Studios in Orlando, they just built a new park.
Yeah.
And there's different themed sections, just like most parks have, and they have like a Super Mario section, which looks dope as shit. They have a How to Train Your Dragon, but the one that like appealed to me most is they have like the classic monster.
Yeah.
It's called Dark Universe, and it's all Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, like all those classic like Universal.
I mean, I was more of a Wolfman kind of guy, not Dracula, but
terrible things,
Dracula.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
You've done
A
terrible.
lot of different powers there. I mean, would you consider for a moment, like, would you go with vampire power? Is it appealing enough to get
no.
bit and be an immortal? Or are you like, fuck that, I'll just do a mortal lap here?
Well, I mean, you got to
It's a high
think.
penalty.
I mean, yes,
Well, it depends.
and no.
A lot of perks, too.
Depends on the lore, I guess.
At the same time, I mean,
This is the skin of a
the
killer, Bella.
the lore of the Wolfman's almost the same, except for he ages slowly,
Yeah.
and he still ends up dying, but it's
Spoiler.
a lot slower. What do you mean? Spoiler.
So Wolfman turns every full moon. He
Yeah.
gets wolfed out, and then after that, normal dude.
He's a normal
next
dude,
cycle.
but he ages slowly. They
You know,
don't do
vampires
that.
don't age at all, right?
True.
I mean, that's a perk.
I mean, their heart doesn't beat.
Although the shitty side is if you get bit and you're like, 85 or something, you're gonna be like an old McGeezer of a vampire. You're like, God damn it!
True.
Why didn't you bite me when I was 20? It's such a weird rule. Like, you got to get bit early on. You're like, hold on, let me just get fit for like 6 months. Now, go ahead and bite me. Now, go ahead and do it. But even the kids get bit in True Blood, and they locked in at like a young age. They get powerful, but like they're kids. They're like stuck in that. So, I guess it would depend like when. You know, like I'd want to get bit probably before I'm like 60.
I wanted to be bit back when I was 21.
70.
Then
You end up in that situation like in Interview with the Vampire with Kirsten Dunst, where she's like perpetually like 12 years old, but she's an adult woman.
Yeah.
And she's like, lusting after Tom Cruise. And
Very confusing for these vampires. Very confusing.
What about you, Greg? Do you have a favorite vampire movie or show?
nope.
Whoa,
Good answer. Good answer.
All right.
Garlic is
Survey
his favorite.
says.
Survey says
Number one
garlic.
God.
Oh, I love garlic.
Actually, dude, I
love
love garlic.
Yeah.
That actually would be a factor in whether or not I would accept the vampire.
Can't eat
What is
as I cut off.
What is the whole thing with garlic?
Well, garlic's a anti-parasitic. If you give like little tapeworms garlic, so on TikTok, one of these channels I love is they show a microscope and then they got the thing up and they put little worms on the microscope thing and they drop stuff onto it, see what's going to happen. If you drop garlic on parasitic worms, those suckers burst. They do not like garlic, so it's super anti-parasitic.
Oh,
Vampires, parasites. They suck your blood.
yeah.
So maybe that's it.
Well, I've got no parasites then because I eat garlic like a motherfucker.
Probably
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Probably good.
Yeah, Nate hit it on the head. In folk medicine, in many pre-modern cultures, garlic was a go-to remedy for everything from infection to evil spirits. So naturally it became part of the vampire slaying toolkit.
No, you stab
Have
them
you-
with a stake. You don't
Have
hit
you
them
ever?
on the head.
Here, have you ever seen the movie?
That's never going to get bit. That's the other good news, too. They're going to be like, that's a lot of garlic.
Have you- Yeah.
Hold on.
Why don't you air out a bit?
Have you ever seen the movie Monster Squad with the kids?
Yeah.
who are
Yes,
going
I
around
was going to
killing
bring
kids?
that. I was going to
So-
bring that up.
Nothing made me laugh. I mean, that movie is a great movie. Nothing made me laugh harder when the fat kid took out a sandwich and he's just got a big ass slice of fucking. I mean, I don't even know how the whole thing just had fucking garlic on it.
Like
He just
a
puts
spread.
it right to his face and it just burns. And he's like, ah! And I was like, what the fuck?
Rob didn't. He was lost, and I wanted him to appreciate my dad joke. He said Nate hit it on the head, and I said, no, you stab him with a stake. You don't hit him on the head.
I was like,
No.
But
what are you talking about?
you just said.
Did I
does
tone
no
you
damage.
out like
Didn't
I
he-
do? Might go into
didn't he
ADHD
say-
mode and like zone out.
No,
he say
no, I
in-
was late on it.
didn't he
I let
say-
you finish saying what you were
Okay.
saying first.
Didn't you say in the stand-up freaking special that you don't like freaking dad jokes? Like, what the hell are you?
Well, I'm not a professional stand-up comedian.
Oh, that's true.
so,
I forget about that.
Okay, so Nate. What about you, man? We were asked. We were going around the room.
What's the question
asking
again?
Favorite movie?
Do you have a
or
favorite
series?
Vampire
Oh,
movie or
vampire?
series?
Yeah, that's what we do in the shadows.
What we do in the shadows, I
Is,
think this was.
yeah, the TV show for that one.
Show.
You have one? Is it True Blood?
For the show is True Blood. Yeah.
For,
That's
for
a
TV,
great one.
you
Yeah.
have a separate answer for movie. Is it
Yeah.
Sinners? You watched it recently, didn't
no.
you?
It's
What is it?
it's the new version of Nosferatu.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen that yet either.
Have
That's
you
on
guys,
Netflix, right?
Has everybody seen the original Nosferatu?
Yes.
Yes.
The silent movie.
Yes.
Yes.
I own it.
Do you?
There were a couple
VHS.
years. No DVD. There were a couple years where when we had our like Halloween parties where I would just pop it on the TV for like background. You know what I mean? Like while everybody's chilling, there's just like Nosferatu.
Skarsgård, who plays fucking
Is it Bill Skarsgård?
It is.
Okay.
Bill Skarsgård. Should
there's-
have gotten an Oscar, dude.
Really?
It's amazing.
Nicholas
His-
Holt is in that too, right? He's
Yes.
like yeah. Nicholas Holt is amazing, dude. He plays Lex Luthor in the new Superman.
Yes,
which
I did know that.
I watched recently.
He's also in another
Oh, so good.
another series that Tori and I got into was Catherine.
Okay.
Catherine the Great. Also one of our favorite movies.
The Menu. Oh, he was great in The Menu. He plays Beast in the new X-Men movies.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He
Warm
was in
Bodies.
Warm Bodies. That was the first
Yeah,
thing I ever saw him in.
Yeah, that's the first thing I
Okay.
saw him in.
With Rob Corddry is his best friend.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like when he's
They're
like,
sitting at the freaking airport just looking at each other.
and he's like when he's like trying to get them to like band together, and he turns, he goes, "They say, fuck yes."
Or my favorite's like, he's like, he's like trying to get where's the girl? She left. Bitches.
Rob Corddry as a fucking zombie was amazing.
Oh, dude. Hey, have you ever seen like the spin-off movies where like they take like they're taking two different like monsters and put them together to fight? Like there was a movie I watched on I can't remember what I think it was AMC, and it was like zombies versus vampires. And it was a very interesting movie.
Was it one of those? Oh, it was a movie?
It was a movie.
Oh.
And then, like, of course, like, the zombies are, like, getting destroyed by these vampires because of their abilities.
But they don't have blood.
No, they're just killing them. Like, I mean,
yeah, but they're not. Where are they getting their
energy? But I don't know. That's a good question. But, like, of course, there's, like, human people.
Okay, so who would win in a fight? One gorilla or 100 men? No, I'm just kidding. What about you, Matt? Do you have a favorite vampire movie or TV show? I do.
We don't
guys.
care.
Thank you so much
don't
for
care.
asking.
Most of the show never
I'm
gets.
so glad you guys
Always
asked
gets
me
over.
this.
But please enlighten us with your fucking banter.
Well, I've got a complicated.
There's
answer.
a long. we want the long
Next
answer.
20 minutes is Matt
Can we just hold it down
mix.
to 2?
I really like Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's probably the.
I really like it.
It's super good. Isn't it? It's
everything about it. Like, dude, even like Christian Slater is good in that fucking movie. Like interviewing Brad Pitt and everything, and it's just
Louis.
You got Slater, Pitt, Banderas, Cruz. There's so much beef in that movie.
Mm-hmm. I like
A lot of sausage.
Nate's like, why'd you just make eye contact?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
No, I think it's a really good. You know, Christian Slater didn't accept any money for that movie. He donated it all to River Phoenix's family.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why did he do that?
Because River Phoenix was originally cast in that role.
For Christian Slater's role?
And he died.
Huh.
And so it went to Christian Slater, and he instead of taking the money for himself, donated it to Joaquin Phoenix, I guess.
Wow.
Right?
Joaquin probably would have been like 15 at that time or something. He was young. That was back when he was like he played the kid. He was the little brother in Parenthood. Remember that?
I think so. He was in Stand By Me, I think.
Joaquin, that was River.
That is River.
That was River.
Ah, River.
Yeah.
River to Pear.
That was River to Pear. What's yours? Did you say your favorite show was True Blood?
Yeah, the new
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
The new
Bill
Nosferatu,
Skarsgård,
that's right.
'cause Bill
Yeah, Rob,
Skarsgård
what is your
kills
favorite
it.
movie?
Kills
We
it.
don't care.
But Casey, I'm going through some.
Some of the
Sounds like a performance
No,
review.
I'm going through some zombie versus vampire
Casey.
movies.
Yeah.
Dead
It's not on
Heist,
there.
Priest. I Am Legend isn't one, or Stakeland. That's the only thing that came up. I don't know.
I don't know. I just remember one night because we were on our way to Texas and we were staying in a hotel, and I just turned the TV on and it was on, and I was like, oh, and it was like a real like very low budget fucking movie.
Was it like Sci-Fi Channel, like
Probably
shitty made
it was
for
probably
TV?
a sci-fi
Yeah.
thing, and it was literally like these vampires, like these kids go into this town, and they're zombies, like, and vampires, and like they're trying to survive it all. And the vampires start fighting the zombies and killing them, and then some of the freaking vampires start turning into zombie vampires.
Oh, man.
And it just got fucking nuts. I'm just like, I mean, as a kid, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Now that I think about it, it was fucking awful.
Don't look at my hand.
Yes, Matt.
Yeah, right here.
please.
Can I change my answer?
Matt in front.
Can
Yes,
I
please.
change my answer?
Yes.
Lost Boys. I don't know why I didn't.
I'm waiting for somebody to bring it up.
I don't know why I didn't.
Okay, yeah,
I don't know why that didn't pop in my
Favorite movie,
head
yeah.
earlier.
But I'm okay. But
Kiefer Sutherland, talk about beef.
okay,
Little
but
sister,
as a list,
thou
though,
shalt not
I mean, that's my top
fall.
5 if we had a list of 5.
I'd say it's my favorite.
all time. Yeah.
No, just today.
It's probably my
I
second.
mean, yeah, I was gonna say because tomorrow it might be something else.
No, Lost Boys is
It's
that's got to be.
dope.
I grew up
top
watching
five.
that. My sister and cousin used to love that movie, and I that was like probably one of the first vampire things I ever saw, and I was like,
It'd be
that's
4 on
pretty
my
dope.
list of 5.
Yeah. Did you guys ever watch The Strain?
No,
I don't think I've seen
Dude, it's
Those
on
three.
FX, and it is
Greg?
a series.
Greg,
Yeah, I've seen that whole thing.
Greg wrote it.
So it's got the guy who plays Professor Filch in Harry Potter.
Yeah. He's not a professor.
He's like a janitor.
The janitor. Well, don't they call him
Too much
Mr.
honors.
No.
Nobody calls him professor.
He is like the main like guy battling, and he's like
Okay.
and it's got the guy I forget the guy's name, but he was bald, and they brought him
Jason
in.
Statham.
Yep.
Hold on, I'll talk among yourself. I'll look
Jason
it up.
Alexander.
Bald guy in film Jason.
Yeah.
Statham.
Bruce Willis.
No.
Vin Diesel.
Okay,
There's not a whole lot of
Patrick
bald.
Stewart.
There's not a whole lot of bald actors.
there's tons of them, dude.
Really?
We just rattled off like
Corey Stoll.
Corey Stoll.
Oh, bald.
Okay. But it pissed a lot of people off because they bring him in. He's got hair,
What the
Oh,
fuck?
canceled.
and they fucking people lost their ever loving mind because the guy's wearing like a toupee. And then in like the second season,
Toupee.
all of a
That's-
sudden he's bald again.
That's
Sweet.
That
Oh
is
man.
that's baldest.
That's
That's
messed up.
baldest. And I,
That's
you know
bald
what?
depicting.
You know what?
That is bald depicting.
Big reveal here. I've never done this on camera.
Holy
As a bald man.
I thought your hair was down to your ass.
Hey, actually, I'm getting pretty sweaty. I think.
But
You're
but
bald
anyway,
on purpose.
I'm getting
so.
sweaty now. Shit. Thank God his tissues are here.
The strain is vampires, but vampirism is an infection, and it's caused by the master coming to New York, and then he spreads his
He
disease.
spreads
Ugh.
them. He spreads
That
them.
sounds
and
terrible.
his
He
disease
spreads them.
in New York, and so it's like a apocalyptic kind of like after. Yeah,
Spreads the
it's
disease.
really
What is?
good.
What's
It's
the
really
movie where like the whole world is now vampires and humans are becoming
Oliver and
extinct,
Company.
and they're trying to find like humans
So
to
Oliver,
harvest
don't
because
be
they're all like
shy.
dying out, and like now vampires are starting to die out or like almost go like feral.
Wait, I thought vampires are immortal.
As long as you get
well,
the blood
So,
flowing.
as I say, you got to have
Yeah,
the blood.
you gotta
right?
have
They-
blood.
They can die.
Well, okay,
I'm not
that's
sure if
why
there's
I
a-
said when Nate said, "Would you accept like vampire, like powers and things like that? Would
Yeah.
you choose it?" I'm like, it depends on the lore. Like, can I go in the sun? Is it Twilight rules, or do I just sparkle? Because I'll sparkle all fucking day in the
It's,
sun. Dude. I don't
Yeah,
care.
thank God.
It's daybreakers.
That's a very good question.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
From Dusk Till Dawn, kind of a vampire.
I mean,
movie.
okay,
Hey.
that's another one we
Oh,
got to
yeah.
talk about because that's
Kind of a vampire.
Dusk till dawn.
when that guy like opens up he's got the cock gun.
Sex machine.
Sex machine.
Sex machine and his cock gun. I was like, I'm like 12, 13.
Right.
Thought it was the coolest fucking thing.
And no, the thing is, he just goes, leans back, whips it out, and he's like,
No.
shakes his head. Like, you don't want to fuck with me. This guy's got a fucking knife. He just got has a
Selma
cock
Hayek.
gun.
Oh my god.
Right.
geez.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
God.
So that
Wow.
Forget about it.
that became an issue where people were talking about Tarantino with the whole foot thing and because he wrote that
Yeah. Him,
Right, right.
That going down her chest, down her leg, into his mouth.
down her foot because he's got like a foot fetish.
I definitely
Oh,
finished.
does he? I didn't know that.
You see that again in Kill Bill a couple times.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
you
that's
do.
why you
with
see her
Uma Thurman.
with Uma's. Yeah.
I was gonna say
And
she
she's like,
feet.
okay.
in Pulp Fiction too. She takes her shoes off. She's
Right.
doing a
Yeah.
twist, and like they do a close up on her feet. And here's my thing: people are like, "Oh, he should be canceled for that." I'm like, he's an adult man looking at adult women
With
wrong
adult
that?
feet.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? And they're like, well, he wrote that. He was one of the writers on From Dusk Till Dawn. So it's like, well, of course he wrote that part where he's the one who's like drinking shit off of fucking Selma Hayek's foot, and it's like, okay. And at any point she could have said, I don't want to do this scene.
Yeah. And not only that, I mean, that's a very sexy George Clooney in that movie.
This guy and his
Tattoos.
George
That's
Clooney.
neck
The
tattoos.
tattoos, man. The
God.
tattoos making.
Clooney.
No, his badassness, though. Like, he just, like,
Well, we're talking about looks. You were talking about
Oh.
looks. So.
I was talking about it all.
I like my.
There's a lot of
VR
badass
George
go around in
Clooney.
that movie.
Yeah, there was a lot of badass.
Remember when Tarantino gets shot in the hand? He holds his hand up and like looks through the hole.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit!
Yeah, that's tough.
We'll have to do a whole Tarantino episode at some point, I
Dude,
think.
we could
but-
totally could because
that'd
man,
be
we
great.
could run the gambit on that. I mean, we're talking Pulp Fiction to Dawn, From Dusk Till Dawn to
We could-
Django to
We could put the camera on Casey and just have him talk about George Clooney for an entire episode too.
I totally could. I love you, George.
But not about his penis.
I want to give a shout out to George Clooney.
So, Greg, you don't have a favorite vampire movie or show? Have you seen a lot of vampire stuff?
Nah, it's just not. Never got into that kind of stuff.
Supernatural freak you out a little bit.
yeah.
No, it's not freaking out. It's just, I don't know.
But you've
never
seen,
got into
you've
it.
seen Nosferatu.
Nope. Didn't even. I don't even know what that is.
Is there a vampire?
Oh, you'd
movie?
know it if you saw it. If you saw like a picture of Nosferatu.
Oh yeah.
You'd be like,
He's like a
He's got very big butt.
weird
butt.
bat.
well, no, his name's not Nosferatu. It's actually Count Orlok. But
Oh yeah.
let me look it up.
Is there a vampire movie that actually
Oh,
scared
The Count on Sesame Street. There we go. How about that?
you? Oh, dude.
There's an
Hey,
answer.
we need to
It's
talk
a
about
classic.
that, right?
I don't want to add right now.
You don't have to add. He's just counting it for you.
There's math on this show. No.
No.
Yeah, the Count's classic.
Is there a
Fun.
vampire movie that scared you? Can you think of one?
Scary one.
Yeah, like one that like jump scared you.
Jump scared.
Yeah.
Greg,
True Blood's actually got a lot of fucked up moments in it, but that's a show.
you've never
Yeah.
seen
But I'm
this?
trying to think about a movie that's scary that's vampire.
Have you seen this man?
No.
Oh,
On
yeah.
a milk carton.
I mean,
Yeah.
that dude is definitely creepy looking.
That's Count Orlok in the original. That's Max Schreck as Count Orlok in Nosferatu. Honestly, who asked the question? Have you seen a vampire that scared you?
A jump scare. Me.
A jump scare. Nosferatu. Max Schreck as Count Orlok.
I mean, that's
in
pretty
the
freaky
original
looking.
Nosferatu. Like that was creepy to me.
Yeah.
There's the scene, the famous like the shadow of him going up the stairs
Yeah.
with the claws. That's creepy.
Yeah.
Pretty creepy.
Yeah.
One of my most favorite scenes in a vampire movie is Blade in the Blood Rave.
Oh,
Yeah.
The very beginning.
In the very beginning,
Yeah, the opening of that.
the opening
Yeah.
of that scene, and he just goes in and just fucking destroys them.
Dude, I had not watched those movies in so long. And then last year in February, I was in the hospital. Or January. Remember that? We were all supposed to go to karaoke. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it, boys. I'm in the hospital. And they were, I don't have cable at home. We stream. So it's whatever you want to watch, you just put on. Well, I was in a hospital bed just watching, FX or whatever was on AMC. And they had a Blade marathon. And I was like, got nothing better to do. Sitting here in a hospital bed. I watched all 3 Blade movies, and I was like, it's been a while since I've watched those. I just enjoying myself, drinking my juice.
You will find this. So I just typed in, what are the most 10 badass moments in movies, in vampire movies and TV?
And Blade
Blade was one.
was
Blade
number 1.
No, Blade is...
What's number 1? Oh, we're
Yeah,
going to
it's
count down.
Blade.
Wait,
Blade
hold
is
on.
number 1.
We're going to count down. You want to count down?
Sure.
There's 10?
10.
There's 10.
Do the top 5.
I want to do the top 6 because it's irrelevant to what you said.
Motherfucker, do
we've
the top
negotiated
10.
this.
Do the top 10, but make the first 4 quick.
Okay. Blade versus the Blood Rave is number 1.
all right.
Oh, they're going to count down.
Yeah, we're at the top.
Oh, down. Okay.
No, never mind. Spoiler.
Number 10. Let the right
It
one
goes
in.
down from here.
Ellie saves Oscar, and this is in 2008. Silence,
Okay.
Blood, Carnage. Okay.
Yeah.
Dracula. Number 9. Dracula's Massacre. Castlevania. It's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, that
watched
actually
that
is
one.
pretty bad.
David's transformation in The Lost Boys
Okay, yeah.
is at number 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Alucard unleashes Level 0 Helsing Ultimate 2006 to 2012. I guess that was a series.
Okay.
The Helsing series.
Helsing, yeah.
Okay. Here's what I wanted to bring up to you, and you fucking
forgot about all the
completely
anime.
threw me up and told me to do it and redo it and redo it, whatever. Number 6, Viago's kill gone wrong. What we do in the shadows. I hit the main artery.
Yeah.
This comedy vampire still delivers a legendary moment. Vigo tries to seduce and kill a victim, but it turns into a gory disaster. That's number 6. Has anybody seen Preacher on FX?
Nope.
It's a good show.
Is that the one that
This-
Seth
that
Rogen
one.
was involved in?
I don't know if he was
As like a
involved.
producer or
He
something?
may have
It's
been.
based on like a comic book,
It's
right?
based on a comic book.
I think that's... Is that the one with Arseface?
Yes.
The guy that has like a butthole face.
Yes.
Seth Rogen was like a producer or writer or something on there.
It's good.
You just snickered. Was that you?
Cassidy goes full psycho. He's Irish, immortal, and unhinged. Cassidy biting his way out of a building full of cultists or confessing to his 100 years of dark choices.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Dracula's castle entrance and Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, God, such good.
Number 3, running out the top 3 spots. Celine's elevator shootout in Underworld. Spike fights a hell god and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then Blade, and Bloodgrave.
Nice.
Pretty solid.
You know what? You just brought up something. I have a question, and maybe Nate might know about this. I don't know because of your mom, but you said something about Irish. Somebody being Irish, right? In that, I don't know. He's not listening.
No.
Anyway, is there a tie to like vampire mythology and like in like the Celtic, mythology? Do you know anything about that?
I don't know about Celtic in particular.
And the only reason I ask is because there's ties to that in that movie Sinners as well. Which, have you seen that yet?
I haven't seen Sinners.
Have you seen that?
No, I want to.
So it's just me and Rob. All right, we won't really talk about that one too much then because I don't want to. It's also new enough that I don't want to really like spoil it for
Yeah, we don't want to put up.
This is a movie or a show?
It's a movie. Michael B. Jordan plays 2 roles actually. He plays twins. Smoke and Stack. The Smokestack twins. Their nicknames are Smoke and Stack, and people call them Smokestack twins. It's got I don't remember the actress's name, but she was in Loki.
Yeah.
It's got Haley Steinfeld from
I'll pull it up and give me 1 second.
Pitch Perfect 2, whichever one she was in, I don't remember. And True Grit, the new True Grit, the Coen brothers.
Yeah.
I like that one. It was based a lot more off of the book, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about vampires today.
You know what vampire movie scared the shit out of me? 30 Days of Night.
Okay.
That was a fucking great movie.
Was that the question? You didn't answer that yet?
No, only Nate did.
No, I did too. What about you, Greg?
Huh?
Greg, I know you said vampires aren't really your thing. Is that because?
Stop trying to hold me. Damn.
Okay, let's just hold hands again.
All right. Why is it on your side?
Because you have the tissues on your side.
Keep them close.
Yeah, keep it close.
You said vampires aren't really your thing. And we were both getting ready to put our arms up again. We need like armrests or something. Yeah. But have you seen any vampire things that like freaked you out? Like as a kid, adult, anything? Not really. Nothing that you were like. Ooh. What about
Haley Steinfeld? Is that who you said?
No.
Yeah, not her. Who was the actress that was in
that one?
What character in Sinners was she? Was she the mixed girl?
No, she was the one dude's like old lady, and they lost a baby.
Wonmi Mosaku.
Maybe. She was in Loki. She was one of the. She worked for the TVA in Loki.
Clicker.
I just don't remember her name.
I hardly knew her.
Yeah,
hey,
she was.
That was her.
Loki.
Okay, yeah,
okay,
that was her. She's great.
So that's
She's
Sinners,
great.
huh?
Sinners,
Okay.
yeah, Sinners is really good.
It's like a pretty diverse cast for a vampire movie, huh?
Oh,
yeah, man.
Yeah, so
You don't usually see that.
It was it's kind of like, dude, like the first, I don't know if you thought this, and again, I'm not going to get too into it, but the first like half of the movie almost doesn't, I was like, I think I turned to Amy at one point and I go, this is supposed to be like a horror, right? Like a vampire movie? Because it doesn't, it just feels like, at first it just feels like kind of like a timepiece, like it's like a period piece. It feels like just a period piece of like early
1920s, 1930s.
Yeah, like early century Southern culture, and
Yeah.
you're just kind of like, okay, I mean, still it's good, but I'm like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. And then about halfway through, like the shit turns up, and you're like, oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there
Yeah,
it
it's probably it's slowly starting to become one of my favorite movies of all time. Greg, I think
really?
Yeah, because if you take a step back and think about it,
I'm sitting. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I like the old crossroads stories. You know, like in the blues, Greg,
Yeah, of
where
course.
like you come to a crossroad and Devil's
Greg.
there and he's tempting you with the violin.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of a take on that, right?
That is true.
You've got the this and then like the mesh of music. So you've got the Rocky Road to Dublin is like an old Irish folk song that the vampires sing.
There's a couple. There's a couple of old Irish folk
there's
songs.
There's a couple, and then they also influence with like some African style of music, and then you've got
a
blues.
lot of good
It's
music
really
in
big
there.
on the blues, and the soundtrack. People don't realize it's like as soon as I watched, I was like, this soundtrack is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Right. But they really went into depth in like the hoodoo.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like voodoo, but it's like magic. It's like the old slave
Yep.
like belief or religion kind of thing. I mean, they're on a plantation and they're trying to pay with like wooden nickels.
Yeah.
And stuff. And it's like just the attention to detail. But anyway, I digress.
No, it's no, I get
Now,
you.
I mean, you're talking about soundtracks. Queen of the Damned, that soundtrack for that movie was fantastic.
Yeah. What about Dracula Dead and Loving It? You guys remember that one? With Leslie Nielsen? It was a comedy. It was like a spoof.
No.
You remember that?
I remember it.
They modeled like him after like the Gary Oldman, like Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you see that the one that has the guy who played Beast in X-Men and that, and
Nicholas Hoult?
he had that one with Nicolas Cage where he was like eating spiders.
Oh no,
And Nicolas
he's like
Cage
the
was
vampire's
Dracula.
assistant or something like that.
Yeah.
You're talking about the original Beast from like the,
No, that's Kelsey Grammer.
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about the newer, younger
That's
guy.
no. I wanted to see that and I did not
Nicholas,
watch it. Did you
'cause-
see that?
Yes, I did. It's
Was it
fucking
good?
good.
I wanted
Yeah.
to watch that.
So,
Yes.
and it's like Nicolas Cage is Dracula.
Yeah.
And to keep his assistant alive, he basically feeds him spiders.
Yes.
So he's basically like he's stayed alive for hundreds of years, eating these spiders. And the spiders that he eat also have like little traces of blood of Dracula's in it. So he gets like super like strength and shit.
But he hates it, right?
He hates it.
He hates being Dracula's
He
assistant.
literally goes to fucking like meetings about like abusive people.
Abusive relationship.
Yeah,
he's
abusive
like,
relationships.
he's
And
like-
it's his boss. He's like, my boss is so.
Yeah,
he's, like,
that's-
he's just basically talking shit on
That's
Dracula.
the trailer. The trailer opens up on him in like in a meeting like that about like abuse.
And Dracula
and
just
he's like-
comes in and fucks everybody.
Yeah,
up.
he's like my boss is just so overbearing and I hate him. Like, and it's just like,
Yeah.
he's been doing his bidding for like hundreds of
Yeah.
years. Because I think they're like he says something like that right in the trailer where he's like I've been working for him for 113 years and like it can feel that way sometimes. And it's like
Yeah.
They can feel that way. And he's like, yeah.
It reminds me of Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows when he's complaining about his job. He's like, yep, I've got some extra responsibilities. And it cuts to him in the front yard dragging a corpse into the backyard and like burying it on the regular. And then he stops working for a while. Then like the corpses start piling up in the front yard.
They start piling up, and they're like,
Yeah.
don't they start like smelling or something? And like he's got to go out there and like dig them up again, or like they do really treat Guillermo like shit, dude.
They're so bad to him.
So that joke you're talking about with Guillermo, where he's like, basically it's that idea, that principle, and expand on it and make it a movie is what that movie is, and it's Nicolas Cage plays Dracula, and then his assistant is Nicholas Hoult, the guy from we were talking about from Warm Bodies.
And he starts off as like basically just being his like an assistant, also like kind of interviewing him and stuff.
Is he looking to get bit and turned too?
No.
He's just like the assistant.
He's basically
No, I think he wants out.
He
right?
wants out, but
he
he's
wants
like,
out.
he's
He doesn't
also-
want to be the assistant anymore.
But he's also kind of like addicted to eating these spiders and like the powers and shit he gets from them. He's almost like addicted to the freaking the powers as well that he gets. Because I mean, there's one part where he's just like. Well, I don't want to spoil the movie for Matt, but he gets into a fight with people and he's just like, fuck it, and he eats one of those spiders and he starts beating the shit out of people.
I might, you know what? I might go watch that today.
No, you probably should.
I should, because I haven't watched that yet and I wanted to.
Yeah.
What are we missing? Can we think of anything else? Rob, what do you think? Nate, what about you?
I mean, we hit a lot of the tropes. The idea of the vampires, they have this constant balancing act of like power versus like pain. I want that power of eating these spiders, but damn it if I have to suffer through this boss again. Like, vampires always have to, like, trade, it seems. some kind of power for some kind of pain. It's never like a straight up deal with these guys.
Yeah.
What about you? You posed that question earlier. What would you choose that?
Would I choose it? I'd be tempted.
Yeah. You know who doesn't really suffer? Those fucking Twilight vampires.
See, Matt brought up a good point. It depends what type of vampire
that's what I
you
said.
end up being.
Yeah.
Because if it's like
because in Twilight
they
can go in the sun. They just choose not to because
they're sparkly.
They're sparklers.
Which honestly, like at that point,
Not
I
so
would
bad.
just accept that. Right?
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, right? A lot of perks.
But not only that is they all like each vampire has different. Like a different strength or ability.
Okay, here's my take on that. Here's what I see as a flaw in that. They're vampires. They can't go in the sun, not because of what we know in most vampire lore where it's like they'll fucking disintegrate and die. Their skin is shiny.
Yeah.
So it exposes them for who they are, right? My question is, what's so bad about that? Because what's going to happen? Even if you're oppressed against, you're stronger than any human that's going to come and try to destroy you.
One human,
and they choose the place
it's
that
the mob
hardly
you
ever
watch out
has
for.
sun either.
Sure.
That's kind of the thing. Is like
Vampires have super strength.
Yeah,
Okay,
but not only that,
we're
You can take
also
a lot of them
missing
out.
the
But look how they always go
vulnerabilities-
down.
vulnerabilities of vampires too.
Yeah.
Like if you know I'm a vampire,
Yeah.
you're not gonna fucking know where I'm sleeping.
Why?
why? No, those vampires didn't die from getting
Because you don't want to.
I don't want you open up my casket and driving a stake through my heart while I'm fucking.
Those
You don't
vampires
trust
out.
me?
Oh, true that.
No, not if I'm a vampire.
Oh damn!
Yeah, but
Jesus
but
Christ.
if we're talking about the
If I'm a vampire, I ain't trusting none of y'all motherfuckers. It's not just you.
true. But I mean, at the same
Yeah,
time,
but what if I was a werewolf?
Got real.
at Twilight ones they
might
didn't
be a
die
little
from a stake
different.
to the heart. The Twilight ones you had to disconnect their head and burn them.
Jesus, this sounds like the best deal in vampirism. Be like a Twilight vampire.
I'm
With all
telling
the
you,
perks, none of the
I
downsides.
am telling
Yeah.
you, there is a flaw in the in the Twilight series of like, why do they keep it hidden?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Why do
haven't
they
seen it.
keep it hidden?
The whole movie. I can only assume they don't want to be persecuted, right? Because if people know they're vampires, they're going to come after them.
Well, it's
Sure,
just
but
like
you know what? They
it's
can do
just
whatever
like
the fuck they want.
it's just like the werewolves in that one. The entire Indian tribes know about a certain
Okay.
ones are fucking
I will
werewolves.
say-
but they just don't tell
I
everybody
will
else.
say,
Everyone knows.
Even
that
better,
tribe. Okay.
even better than what you're talking about is like that being a solid deal of like vampirism. Even more so than that in the Twilight series, like in that lore, in that universe, even better would be being a fucking werewolf. They have the fucking life, dude. They just exist in tribes together. They do whatever the fuck they want. They go cliff diving and shit, and they're just hanging out. Probably smoking
Surfing.
weed, I would assume, or peyote or
but
something.
and then like and also in the Twilight
yeah,
one,
surfing. They're
Yeah,
all
you know, that's a
surfing all
good
that.
point, too,
surfing
'cause,
and
like,
shit.
I don't think vampires get drunk like other, like, they seem to have immunities and stuff
But
like
not
that.
only that is
Yeah.
like
It's like,
in
you
normal,
can't use any of that stuff.
but in a lot of like the other vampire ones, they can only drink human blood. These guys can drink. They're drinking deer blood
Jeez.
because they're trying to. They have to drink blood, obviously,
In Twilight.
in Twilight.
Dude, I'm telling you, Nate,
But
you're
they-
right. Like, if you're gonna pick a lore to be a vampire in, it's Twilight,
I mean, that's
dude.
not
They
too bad,
they
right?
have the best.
The movies are awful, but the
They fucking they're atrocious.
Because if you're in shadows, like, you can't. Okay, I love eating food. You can't eat no food as a vampire. And what do you do in the shadows? Remember
Yeah.
the guy eats the pizza and he has like this guy's like
Projectile
it's
vomit.
worth it. It's a piece of pizza and projectile vomits across.
But
the
like
parking
even
lot.
in the Twilight, they
I'm like
eat.
that might be a deal breaker.
They eat like they would attempt to eat regular food, even though it doesn't.
Yeah, but you know what,
Attempting.
Nate? If you were a vampire, you wouldn't crave human food, probably, right?
That's a good question. I don't know. Would I? I'd be like, damn it.
But
I
what if
remember when
you-
a hamburger was so
I mean,
good
if you were
1,000
maybe
years ago.
born a vampire.
Taunted.
And didn't know.
But if
Don't
you
even
were,
be born
but
one,
if you
though.
were
I think you're
turned
gonna get
into
turned.
a vampire, you're gonna remember that human food. Yeah, but you know what? You live forever, so after so many hundreds of years, you're gonna forget.
That's a good point.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
200 years, a long time. You're like,
It's like I don't even remember what a fucking burger tastes like anymore. But I do love me some blood.
I was gonna say blood might actually be, the trump card. You're like, burger was not bad, but have you tried human blood? You're like, oh,
Hey,
okay,
that's a
this
good
actually
point.
might be my new thing.
What
now.
about what if they eat like raw meat?
Yeah,
Like raw.
I might do it.
raw.
Because in True Blood, they have like a synthetic blood they drink to
Yeah.
kind of curb,
Right, yeah.
so they don't have to kill people all the time.
Which is called
No, that's
True
like
Blood.
in Twilight.
It's just True,
True blood.
Yeah.
True blood.
Twilight.
But then like
something?
vampire blood is like a drug for humans.
Oh, I forgot about that part. Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
okay.
It's like a hard drug.
yeah, it's like
Stackhouse gets like addicted.
yeah.
Okay.
He gets addicted. He has like a bulging penis because he drank too much.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Specific.
no, he drank too much of it,
Get your tissues.
and it's no.
these around.
You say that, but it's like they don't show it obviously. But
Oh,
he's
what
in
the
a,
fuck?
He's in a lot of pain. Well, they describe it as like blue and purple.
Yeah. Oh, he's in pain.
He's in
Oh,
pain.
man. He's
Oh,
blue.
man.
He's got
Yeah.
blue balls.
He's like,
He's blue blood.
he's almost like cut it off.
It's not called Blue
Blue
Blood.
blood. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, you guys ever watch Blue Bloods with Tom Selleck? Just skip to a whole different genre.
I was gonna say.
If you weren't going to, and I know we're talking about vampires, but if you weren't going to pick, if you weren't going to choose that, since that was your question, Nate, what would you choose? Like
Like a
werewolf, or what are the other options? First of all, I guess
Mummy?
get to be a different type of monster, perhaps.
I mean,
Right?
Mommy
That's-
would be curses and stuff. Like they'd be cursed and.
I mean, we're
Mummy would probably be the worst, right?
Yeah, because what real ability does a mummy have besides cursing?
I don't
people?
know, dude. You ever see the Mummy?
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Have
seem
you ever
like a
seen the
great
monster
gig.
from the Black Lagoon? Shit. Who wants to be a fish?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what's funny is I was actually going to say that, like, I'd probably be the
I'd
creature
like
from
to-
the black.
I'd like to be a
Just so-
fish.
just so I could be in water.
Yeah.
It seems like devils have a pretty good deal. I don't know if they're considered monsters, but they're
Well,
like
there's a devil.
sly
Like
and
demon.
they,
Like a demon.
Like a
they like
demon?
make
Yeah.
deals with everybody and they can change their appearance.
Well, okay,
that
yeah,
sounds pretty good.
That was my dad's favorite character from Angel. Was that demon guy with he was like a kind of like greenish blue skin with the horns. My dad was real big into like fantasy shows and stuff like that. He watched
Would like gargoyles be?
all that stuff.
part
He
of
watched
that world?
Charmed.
You watched Charmed, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, he probably
remember
got
that?
the Buffy the
Right.
Vampire Slayer into Charmed or something. That was
Right.
like
Yeah,
that
he
block.
he watched Buffy, he watched Angel, he watched Charmed,
WB,
he
I
liked
think.
all that stuff, man. Yeah, WB back in the day. Double.
Angel was the
Michigan
shit.
J Frog.
Right.
In case you guys didn't know the name of the frog from Looney Tunes.
Right.
Oh,
Michigan J Frog.
huh. There you go.
We could do a whole episode on Looney Tunes.
No.
Did you say no?
I didn't say no. I said yeah.
I just did.
Yeah, but you like Looney Tunes. You were last week. You were wearing a Marvin the Martian
Yeah.
hat. I noticed
was.
it. I noticed things, Craig.
You do.
I noticed that you put in an effort, and I appreciate it.
So what vampire would you be?
What
Like,
vampire?
out of like the movies?
Is that what we were picking?
Oh, if like if you had to pick a vampire lore and
Yeah.
accept that, I again Nate's onto something, man. Like everything we've talked about with Twilight, it's like it seems like they have the least amount of I don't know, hardships. I guess they can go in the sun. They
get it
don't
good.
have to worry about
Yeah.
a stake in the heart. There's a lot of things they can do that it's like
Because now that I'm thinking about it, like the ones in 30
it's a lot
Days
more
of Night,
appealing.
the
Yeah.
ones of 30 Days of Night, the only weaknesses they had were sunlight
Yeah.
and
Fuck that.
another vampire turning and killing them. Only vampires could kill each other. They couldn't be killed by anything else besides each other or the sun.
I don't know. I guess if the question is which which vampire based universe or whatever would you choose to be in if you could pick, I would probably say What We Do in the Shadows, just because it's kind of an everyday normal life,
Yeah.
right? There's not a bunch of you're not. I mean, there is some, but it's all these other movies and shows. It's there's always massive conflict.
Yeah.
Where it's their biggest, things to overcome sometimes are just, well, we couldn't get into this nightclub because they wouldn't invite us in.
Yeah.
Because vampires
Not
have to
at
be
Roxbury.
invited in. So it was they're sometimes that's their biggest bummer of the night is just, well, we couldn't get into that bar because they wouldn't invite us into the door. Versus well, the werewolves attacked our fucking sanctuary again, and 3 of us are dead. So, they seem like they kind of have a little bit more of a cush life than some other universes. But
I do enjoy their petty dramas that they have. It isn't like werewolves versus vampire on a grand scale. It's like, there's a PTO meeting tonight, and we need to go over to their house and convince them to vote a certain way.
Yes.
And he's like intimidating normal people on their porch. And what I liked about that show too is at the first couple episodes we weren't sure if they were supernatural vampires or just kind of crazy people.
Yeah.
And then Laszlo starts like hypnotizing and flying, and you're like, oh, they're actually vampires. Okay.
You will forget everything in the last 5 minutes.
Jedi mind
His
trick.
neighbor, he keeps like wiping his mind and wiping his mind. He gets like more and more crazy. Yeah, that would be a good universe to be in. I like that. I could picture sitting around being eccentric in like my old dusty living room, more so than like vampire wars going on in the front yard. It's just,
oh, dude,
there'd be so many perks to living like that. It'd just be,
If you've seen What We Do in the Shadows, like the movie, like the film,
I haven't seen the movie.
you have though, Rob. Like
It's been a long time.
Jermaine Clement's character, when they first introduce him, when Taika Waititi's going around and showing them the house, and he knocks on the door and he opens it up, and he's like way back in like the abyss of this room, floating with like 6 broads around him. He's like, we have a meeting, and he shuts the door, and then he comes like immediately comes to the door. He's like, I'm busy. Give me 20 minutes.
All right. Well, we are coming up on time.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else we need to add?
Hotel Transylvania.
Oh shit! Blah blah blah. No, seriously, those are really good movies.
I've actually seen them.
Yeah, they are.
I've seen the first one of them.
First one of
them.
First one is, I think it was like what, 3 or 4
I thought
now?
there was 3.
Yeah, there's one where they go on a cruise, I think, or something.
That's the
right?
second one.
Yeah.
No, your Hotel Transylvania is the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Right?
Oh, that's a good one. Why we didn't bring that up earlier?
I don't know. I was waiting for you guys to say that.
Adam
I thought you would
Sandler.
for sure at least say that.
I was before we started
least
thinking
mention it.
I mean, I was thinking about it.
blah blah blah.
Yeah, because that's got like basically all the monsters.
Yeah,
And they're all
and
friends.
it's got all the Adam Sandler guys voicing them. Like Steve Buscemi is the Wolfman.
Yep.
Kevin James is Frankenstein's
yeah.
monster. Yeah,
The only one voice that changes is the mummy.
that was
In the first one, it was that rapper.
CeeLo Green.
Yeah, and then the second
Oh,
one,
right.
it was
Count
someone else.
Dracula.
Yeah, it was who?
It was someone else.
Oh, and the second one. See, I didn't see the second one. But like David Spade is the voice of the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
John Lovitz is Quasimodo. He's the cook, the chef, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. Blah blah blah.
That I think I watched like
Is
when
it?
I was out at my parents.
Who plays
Like
his daughter?
just being lazy and it was on. Like,
Oh, I don't
let's
know.
watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's pretty fun.
I gotta
fun,
figure
I
out.
kept watching it. Usually at like commercials or whatever, I'll just change it.
Yeah.
That way, I'll just finish watching this.
That reminds me, there was a joke I heard not too long ago, and it's kind of goofy, but I might as well say it. So, thank you. Anyway,
Selena Gomez plays.
so Dracula. It's a Dracula joke. That's why.
Okay.
So Dracula decides to hold a little competition for his best 3 bats. Right? He wants to see which bat is actually like the best at kind of going out and collecting blood for him. Okay, he's like just trying to conduct a little experiment. So he sends the first bat out. First bat goes out. About 5 minutes later, comes back, blood all around his mouth, dripping from his fangs, and he's like, wow. He's like, that was quick. How'd you do that? Bat's like, oh, you see that tower over there? And he's like, yeah. He goes, well, just beyond that tower, I found a house on a hill, and I went in there and I drained the whole family of their blood. And Dracula's like, wow, that was impressive. Sends the second bat out. Second bat's even faster and collects even more blood. Comes back in like 2 minutes, blood all down his fucking chin and down his chest. Dracula's like, wow, how'd you do that? Bat says, you see that tower over there? He goes, yeah. He goes, well, just beyond that tower, there's a little town. I went down there and I drained the whole village of their blood. And he was like, wow, that's even more impressive. Sends the third bat out. Third bat comes back in 10 seconds. Blood all down his head, face, just covered in it. Dracula goes, wow, what happened? How'd you do that? Bat goes, you see that tower over there? Dracula goes, yeah. Bat goes, I didn't.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go.
Well, I can't think of a better way to end this episode other than with Matt's joke right there.
Right.
It's epic of epic proportions.
It was dumb.
I liked it.
Dad joke.
Without further ado, we're going to wrap this episode up, guys. So thank you for tuning in. We will see you guys next time.
Tupac lives.
Whoop, whoop.